Not every 終わらないそうさエンディングのない旅路へのデスティニー後悔はない一歩踏み出す衝動彼方へアイデンティティが奏でる Your let's make great journey Remember you 誘なる公園に抱かれ移ろう記憶渦巻く遠く追いかけのタイヤゲーム Don't cry Stop attacking! That's her! I know it is!
As he spoke, the monster raised its head and let out a roar. To human ears, it was the cry of a beast, bearing no more meaning than the baying of a dog. And yet, as the creature's voice rang out across the sky, the air trembling under its weight.
I knit thee thus! Chainmail of halos! Untangle these webs, dancing bronco! Azalee! It's me! Please don't run away! Azalee!
The memories feel distant now, though in truth, not many moons have passed since. On the northwestern part of the continent stands the Tower of Fangs, where powerful sorcerers hone their craft. And among these elite trainees, only the best of the best have the skill to earn a place in Childman's class. Now, Hartia.
Hark, O light!
Vanish. Letitia.
Sir! Oh, lightning! Ha!
Be sundered.
That was rough.
Where's Corgan?
Last I saw, he was in the attic with his nose in a book.
Meaning he hasn't left.
Color me surprised.
We need to do something about that habit of his. As class monitor, I'm supposed to know where he is, and it would certainly help if he would tell me.
Either way, you're up next.
Thank you, Master, but I must respectfully decline your offer.
Come on, don't spoil the fun like that.
Well, then I suppose it's my turn to try. Combination! 275!
Oh, Ripple! Hey, that was pretty cool, right?
I mean, it wasn't bad.
That's what I'm saying!
Stop treating this like a game.
Understood, Master. Hark, O light!
That's the chaos switch for you! Untangle these webs! Dancing Bronco!
What was that? Childman's class must be at it again.
You really do need to learn to hold back, Azalee.
Combat training should be a little dangerous.
I hope you don't intend to include that in your letter of apology.
What? For real? Again? Oh, come on, that's like 50 now!
All those signals you were sending me, they meant nothing.
I wonder if this instrument will last longer than the others.
It's not like I'm trying to take up music as a hobby. We know that sorcerers can use their voices to create magic. I want to find out if we can do it with other sounds. Hey, you done writing yet?
Cut that out! Sheesh! Why am I writing your apology letter?
Because I'm sick of writing them myself.
You wouldn't have to if you would just learn to hold back a little bit.
He's right. You need to stop causing problems or you'll get Childman's whole class thrown out of the tower. We already have a bad reputation with the other classes around here. They know that we're talented, but they see us as a bunch of troublemakers.
What's with the armband?
I applied to be a prefect for our class. This bunch of hooligans clearly needs a strong hand to keep them in line.
A strong hand? Great. Somehow this is gonna turn out badly for me. Behold! My greatest breakthrough so far! At last, I was able to create a working miniaturized mechanical soldier. Necessity truly is the mother of invention. The only thing it lacks is a name. Take this! How could you? Behold, the destroyer of failed experiments. It's called the Bye-Bye Bat. The God of Gears will grind you between his mighty teeth for that, you murderer! We're always cleaning up after your stupid inventions. I saved us all some time and skipped straight to the last step.
Yeah, that's right. Stop making trouble. Or else you're gonna pay for it!
Hey, what are you looking at me for? All I did was sell your lipstick to one of your admirers.
You stole my lipstick?
You are the worst!
Oh, lightning!
Divine wrath.
Hey, wake up! How long are you gonna sleep? You're the reason we're stuck in this hole, so get your ass out of bed and fix it!
Fraud, disturbing the peace, property damage? With all these charges against us, we could end up stuck in this pit for the rest of our lives!
Hey, Magic Man, get us out of here with your stupid sorcery!
I could be out of here by now if I wanted to. I can get past that lock in 2 seconds. But being a fugitive's not gonna make my life any easier. And frankly, you're a dirty little con man who should be in jail.
I'm not the one who was trying to have a friendly conversation with a rampaging dragon! They saw you talking to that monster! And now they all think it had something to do with us, so this is on you!
Don't you dare call her a monster!
Wait, who's her?
She was a little bit older than me, and she always showed me a lot of care and affection. I guess I got attached.
Man, I wasn't under the impression you were normal or anything, but I never thought you were raised by a giant monster. I guess it kind of makes sense, though.
We both came from the Tower of Fangs.
The Tower of Fangs? The sorcerers who train there are really powerful!
That's where we were raised. Azalee, her cousin, and I entered the tower out of the orphanage where we grew up. It was a pretty common story there. Most of the sorcerers we trained with were orphans just like us. People with families to look out for them would never have ended up living in a place like that. Students at the tower are more likely to be killed during training than to graduate.
Then you're saying that that big scaly flying creature used to be a woman who trained with you at the tower?
That's right.
And the reason you started on this journey was to track her down and change her back to normal, wasn't it?
I was about to give up looking for her until she suddenly appeared in front of me. But I don't know what kind of sorcery she used when she transformed herself, which means I can't do anything to reverse it.
Kurlanselo. Sorry. It's orphan now, right?
Hardia.
Let's go. Master's waiting to see you. I didn't realize you were in Totokanta too. I'm the local branch secretary. To be honest though, I'm more like a glorified housekeeper.
You haven't changed, Hardia. Not one bit.
But you've changed quite a bit.
Huh.
"5 years have come and gone, Krelansalo."
As you see, Master's finally recovered.
Who is this funeral for, anyway?
It's for Azalee.
Then did she escape from her coffin? This funeral is a sham, and everybody here knows it!
Please, Krelansalo.
You want to protect the tower by hiding everything that's happened. And that'll be easier if we all pretend she's dead.
We have no choice. She turned herself into a monster in her recklessness and then escaped. That stain on our honor could destroy the Tower of Fangs.
How can you call Azalee a stain? She's one of the greatest talents to ever come out of this place. A master of black sorcery, who also learned white sorcery on her own.
Yes, we've lost a truly impressive sorcerer.
She's not lost! You know that she's still alive!
Cut it out! All you're doing is making things worse for yourself!
I'm only speaking the truth!
You're a member of the Tower's elite now. The top sorcerer in our class.
None of that matters! It should have been her. Azalee has far more talent than I do, but she thought the exams were a waste of time. And we'd be wasting our time by burying an empty coffin. So now I'm going to give you all a reason to be here. Krelansalo is dead. That name will be buried here today, in this grave, with the memory of Azalee. I'm going to find her, no matter what. Even if it takes my whole life. In the end, I can be replaced, but she can't. From now on, call me what I am, an orphan. There's something that I meant to ask you when you woke up. She said the two of you were planning some kind of experiment. What exactly was she talking about?
Attempting to activate the Sword of Baldanders.
The Sword of Baldanders?
That experiment was a failure. The sword's magic discharged, leaving Azalee in her transformed state, and me in a deep coma. I am awake now, and she has re-emerged as well. My guess is that she has also been unconscious since she transformed. But we have no way of knowing if she still remembers the person she was up to that day. It's possible that she retained her memories and impulses, including an instinctual urge to try and return to her human form.
How did that sword end up here?
That was on Master's orders. Just as he was losing consciousness, he asked Forte to deliver it.
I've been close with the Everlasting family for some time. To keep the sword from falling into the wrong hands, I had it sent to them and sealed in their armory.
And that must be what drew Azalee to their estate. She wanted that sword, to try and reverse her transformation.
We followed her here based on that same notion. But so far, we've failed to capture her.
If you're both fresh out of a coma, you should still be more powerful than her. Even the Tower's greatest prodigy couldn't rival your ability.
My black sorcery is stronger, but the matter is hardly as simple as that.
Her white sorcery.
Indeed, the power to manipulate the flow of time in the human mind. Subtle and yet devastatingly powerful. Our counter-strategy is to attack with an overwhelming number of sorcerers. Black sorcerers would be preferable, ones who've proven themselves in combat.
You're talking about a plan to take down one of your own students. Did you bring me here so you could order me to help you kill her?
I can't do that. I have no authority over you now. I can only ask for your help.
I refuse.
She's not the Azalee we knew. She lost her mind, and now she's stolen a powerful artifact. If this gets out, the Tower of Fangs will lose all authority. Help us, Kralansalo. This is your chance to redeem your name. You won't have to bear the dishonor of abandoning the tower. And then you'll finally be able to come home again.
Hardia!
That's enough. This argument won't resolve anything. We're attacking tonight. I'm gathering a team of sorcerers to head out and subjugate the monster.
How do you know that you'll be able to find her?
I saw to it that we would have a way to track her as soon as we reached Totokanta. I broke into the Everlasting Estate and set a beacon on the Sword of Baldanders. It will lead us directly to her, no matter where she runs.
Then whatever I do, you'll still be one step ahead of me.
If you choose not to take part in this subjugation mission, you'll be giving up your only chance to see her alive again. The choice is yours, Kralansalo.
When will you be heading out?
The mission begins at sundown. Use this time to prepare.
Your lunch is ready if you want it, Orphan. Are you walking out on your tab?
No, of course not.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's just part of my work.
I guess it must be pretty hard being a loan shark.
Hey! The truth is, there's a chance I won't make it back here. Time's been stuck for me the last 5 years. And now it's moving again. Someday you'll understand. Probably.
My mother and sister are still in bed right now. So no marriage fraud today.
That was a one-time thing.
Okay then. Did you come back to clean up the mess?
Yeah. I repair thee. Scars of the Sunset.
Wow! So what do those magic words mean?
Well, not a lot. The most important part is using my voice as a medium to channel the power of my sorcery. It doesn't really matter what words I use.
Wow, seriously?
That's right, I'll show you. Repair.
I'm surprised. You actually did come back to fix everything. Thanks for that.
It's nice of you to say thanks, but if you paid me, I'd be able to close my tab at the inn.
Sorry, I would if I could, but I don't have any money that I can give you. How about this?
Come on, I was just kidding with you.
This ring is another weird random thing that one of the sorcerers brought here. And my father told me that I could keep it.
Do you know how to read the characters on this ring?
I couldn't even tell they were characters.
They're weird glyphs, ancient writing. It's a spell. Be disarmed, my foes, is how it's read. It seems like this ring was meant to protect the person wearing it from an attack, but I think the enchantment can only work once.
Oh yeah?
That's right. The engraving's not too good, so I don't think that the person who made it was all that powerful of a sorcerer. And I wish it was a bit bigger. It barely fits on my pinky. I guess it was made for some girly girl with pretty hands. I'm not dainty enough to wear it.
But you are a girly girl with pretty hands, Azalee.
Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you, Kralansalo.
Hey, if they made the ring that small, I wonder if its original owner might have been a little kid.
That makes sense, yeah. And if it was made for a child, maybe we can trigger the spell without an incantation. Oh, and on that note, we're trying an experiment tonight with another enchanted item like this one.
Really?
Cool, huh? I'm helping Master with it. He needs me to translate the weird glyphs. I am a little nervous since he said it could be dangerous, but we're going through with it.
Is there something special about that thing?
Did Forte bring this here too?
Who's Forte?
A really tall guy with shaggy hair.
Oh yeah, right! He was the one who came from the Tower of Fangs to see my dad before!
I thought it might have been him.
Did the two of you train at the tower together?
Yeah, along with Ozzy, the one who owned this ring.
Ozzy? When the monster attacked yesterday, I remember you trying to talk to it and calling it Ozzy. So was that thing somebody you knew from the tower?
Ozzy's not a monster. Or a thing. Sorry, I can't stay and fix your yard. I'm in a hurry.
Where are you going?
I have to find Ozzy.
Will you capture her?
I won't. I'm gonna get to her before they do. Convince her to go with me, then run. I'm going to protect her.
It's time. Prepare to move out. So you came in the end. The squad will be marching shortly. We're going to need you to take point for this fight. After all, we won't have to write a letter of apology if you die. Let's go.
You came, Krillantolo.
Hello, Comicron. These are experienced sorcerers, some of whom I know well. But I can't let that get to me. I'm going to protect her, no matter what.
Look for her.
It's too dangerous. This has nothing to do with you.
But I know how to use a sword, and you do not want to see me when I'm angry.